jumping back into the commentary mode. Alright? Again, this is one of those things where you might have to turn it off if you're not really trying to hear what I'm trying to say. Okay? But before I get started, man, yo, how do white people just do that shit? How do they get away with, like, leaving comments on your page like, I wanna kill you, nigga, kill you, kill. The reason the KKK was invented was to hang you niggers. And how do YouTube just, like, let them get away with that shit, man? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'll leave a comment on somebody's page like, hey, what's up, bitch, or something like that. I get flagged and they, like, banning me and taking off my videos and shit, keeping me from commenting. Yo, those cereal head motherfuckers, man, they just be like, you can't talk like that, so we don't accept that on YouTube and shit. And like white people, man, you saw that shit, man. Don Webb and all the motherfuckers talking about they gonna kill me and shit, and then they don't get banned or nothing, man. Matter of fact, them motherfuckers get damn free fish and chips and shit, man, and like fucking addresses of young little kids, or like free kennel visitations to bone and fuck all the dogs they want. But fuck that, man. If anybody know anything about that, tell me, man, because I'm not really that computer savvy. You know what I mean? Every once in a while, like I get like messages in my box and on my page, comments on my videos that never show up on the page. You know what I mean? YouTube be protecting them motherfuckers and shit. But then, brothers do that shit. Brothers get banned. But anyway, as y'all know, man, I might be coming under fire because of some of the comments that I make, on my videos and other people. I understand why, but generally, black people not supposed to talk like I do. Now, I'm not willing to, cut white people the same type of slack that a lot of other black people you willing to do, like it or not. Black people got that turn the other cheek mentality when it come to white people, more often than not, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you see, white dudes spit on black women and slap them and do all that shit, but them bitches don't do shit to them, you know what I'm saying? They be like, don't you touch me, and shit, you know what I mean? See, a black person did that shit, that bitch would have fought tooth and nail to the very end. You know what I'm saying? Found a crowbar from somewhere and cracked. You know what I mean? That's what other black people. You know what I mean? We beat up other black people for little or nothing. So like I said, you step on somebody's sneakers, talk about somebody's mama, stare at them too long, or if you live in Florida, you get their coffee wrong at a damn Dunkin' Donuts and shit. Or you back in New York, you work at McDonald's, and you tell a black lesbian dyke bitch that you want to check her fucking $50 bill for authenticity. The bitch will jump over the counter like a wild fucking animal. And white people, they get cursed out every now and then, but seldom if ever they get the same punishment the average black would get, would execute upon another black. You know what I'm saying? It's like black people got a RoboCop. It's like RoboCop shit. When a black person need to step to some white motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, or any non-black for that matter, like an Arab or some shit, it's like they have a prime directive, program. You know what I'm saying? It's like a program in their brain. White man, don't harm, do not harm, stand down, go back to your hood, buy some malt liquor, and shoot another black person. You know what I'm saying? Prime directive. Y'all don't fuck with white people. I mean, but me, you know what I'm saying? Yo, look, I would try to stomp the teeth out of fucking white dudes, man, that like smashed my mom at a Cracker Barrel and shit. You know what I'm saying? Coming out of a Cracker Barrel. You know what I mean? Smash a black woman and shit like that. Call a nigga and spit on her. And that bitch was in the military. That was a true story, man. Look it up somewhere on YouTube. That bitch didn't do nothing. She cried, called the police, help me, and called a lawyer and whatever, man. Let that have been a black dude did that shit, man. Man, that'd have been like UFC, but fuck that, man. once in a while, though, you know, some black people break free of that spell of Leviathan, you know, and they put the beat down on white people, and sometimes it's justified, you know what I mean? Because put it like this, if white people talk shit like they talk on the internet in real life, yo, then they deserve to die. You see the fucking comments they make, and you know, like, a lot of times they don't even listen to your damn, you know, if you ain't talking like some mush mouth, you know what I'm saying, some bullshit, like painless, you know what I'm saying, like pandering to the, you know, ideas of, you know, exclude, what, you know what I mean, pandering to them, you know, like the ideas of, you know, like they entitled to be number one. If they can't be number one, then, you know, the world is bad, the world is bad, affirmative action, you know what I'm saying, when white women get all the fucking affirmative action and shit, you know what I'm saying, but you know, anyway, you know, they deserve to get beat up, they deserve to get killed, I would say, if they talk the same kind of shit in real life, which I'm sure they do, you know what I'm saying, that they talk on the internet, then, you know, they should get killed, man, they should get wasted, you know what I'm saying, and I don't feel sorry for them. You might, cause y'all pray in church to white Jesus, but I don't do that shit, you know what I'm saying? So like, you know, when we watch these videos on YouTube, or all these these white kids getting beat down on buses or whatever, a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, we might see the end result. You know, the video surveillance may show the black people beating the fuck out of some kid, and then, you know what I'm saying, everybody will express, you know, like sympathy for that kid, both black and white. The white people will be like, they should be castrated, in prison, killed, they should be locked up, they should never be put out of it, you know what I mean? And, you know, black people, you know, sympathize with them, trying to, you know, get in good grace with their masters, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, yeah, he should be castrated. Yeah, they make a dog look bad. I'm sorry, master. Yo, we ain't on like that. We good like them greens. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, in my experience, you know, I always see white people as the aggressors. No, for real. You know what I mean? How many times you been walking down the street, have some white motherfucker yell nigga from the safety of their car speeding by? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know, they roll through your neighborhood shit after they drunk after a Yankees game or some shit, and then like, oh yeah, nigga and shit, from the safety of their car and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, about to pull out on the highway or something. And then, you know, it's just like the internet, you know what I mean? You know, from the safety of their caves and shit, they could be like, nigger, coon, animal, nigger. This is the point where it ain't even, you know, we don't even bother people no more and shit. You know what I mean? They fuck with everybody like all day long. Chinks, rice, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. You know, you Mexicans, you beaters, you wetbacks, and shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. From the safety of somewhere where they can't be touched. It's like they're in heaven. And this always has been that shit. From the safety of somewhere where they can't be touched. You know, it's always been like that, right? When you go to school with them and they talk shit, and when you go try to beat their ass, they hide behind a teacher or the principal or the football coach or even the police and shit. And by the time you get your hands on them, the rage built up, haven't it? You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all might relate, you know what I'm saying? Like, the next time some motherfucking white dude step out of line with you, by the time you know, you know what I'm saying? By the time that happens, man, you might have all this, like, internet rage pent up in you, man, and you might just, like, stomp somebody the fuck out, man. And I guess that's how it happens, man, you know? So don't be surprised if by the time you catch up, you know, to these motherfuckers, some other black people had them same white motherfuckers on their shit list, and it ended up being a school bus jumping or something. Now, I'm not saying that it's wrong or that it's right. It's wrong. But in the end, we as human beings must try to steer away from violence. You know, people say that violence is not the answer to every problem, but at the same time, there is not often isn't any reasoning with some people. So therefore, I cannot support support, turn the other cheek. I can't do it. Alright? So again, you know, I want you to understand, like, okay, some of the things that happen, you know, like, for example, you be in college, or, you know, people who understand what that's like being at universities, you be in a class, you make a comment or a statement to the professor, you know, some smart ass white boy or some Arabs or some damn Dinesh D'Souza type Indian motherfuckers be talking shit, right? Now generally in college, brothers like me, you know, outnumbered, so suckers, you know, feel emboldened by the fact that, you know, they outnumber you, they try to act all tough and shit. So then when you step to them, they either play dumb about the shit or just stick out their chest and be like, so what? And then you forced to pop a sucker in the damn face and shit. You know, other black people like you wouldn't do that shit. But like I said, I'm a black devil, and I'm more like Nat Turner, you know what I'm saying? Not the William Strymon faggot version. I'm not like that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I'm like Denmark Vesey, crazy horse and shit. More so than I'm like the Martin Luther King. Slap me in the face, I turn the other cheek. See, man, white people don't mean shit to me, especially the racist ones. Now, I'm gonna take that back. White males, man, don't really mean shit to me, man. I don't even give a fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to a party now, man, you know what I'm saying, or a fucking, you know, place, and, you know, a bunch of drunk, see, all that drunk white boy shit is played out, man. All that, yeah, Metallica and shit, yeah, dude, and shit, you know what I mean? I grew up in a rough neighborhood. I grew up in Detroit like 8 miles. Shit. That's played out, man. I ain't trying to be your fucking friend, man, really. You know what I'm saying? Seriously. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you want to give me some money, you know what I mean? That's different, but you know that's a whole different story, and I ain't trying to be like everybody, oh yeah, all the same, all that. You know what I'm saying? I roll with my own crowd, man, on my own hand-picked group of friends. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it, fuck it, you know? And but see, that's another video for another time, alright? But yeah, man, you know, back in the days, you know, white boys would do shit like, you know, spray your door with shaving cream, shoot fireworks under your door, write shit like nigga or some racist shit on your door, go back to Africa or some shit, then play dumb like the KKK, anonymous racist bullshit. And that shit would fly, you know, you put up with it until the one time you catch those motherfuckers doing that shit. And then you beat their ass to a fucking pulp. You know what I'm saying? And then the cops, you know what I'm saying, the pigs, the damn campus security come take me into custody, and they don't say shit to these motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know, you're supposed to take this shit. And I'm not saying that black people don't do the same trifling type shit, alright? You know, pranks and all that other kind of shit, but 9 times out of 10, black people don't hide, or they pay the repercussions when they get caught like they supposed to. You know what I'm saying? They either get arrested, or they take their ass whipping, or, you know, just say, oh man, it was just a joke, I was fucking around with you, you know what I'm saying, whatever, right? You know what I mean? But white people, man, they don't never expect to pay the price for the bullshit that they do. If they commit a crime, oh, let me go, give me a slap on the wrist, you know what I'm saying, the fucking, whatever, pedophile preacher and shit, you know what I'm saying, fuck this young boys and shit to keep their sexual purity. That motherfucker don't get no jail time. How many times Lindsay Lohan got caught? You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, we'll just let her go. She's just a woman. She's a white bitch. Let her go. Let her go. Shit. You know what I mean? That black bitch in Florida, man, shot her fucking gun and shit, even though she probably was aiming at the brother. You know what I'm saying? You know, she got 20 years. But white people don't get nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? They be like always expecting them to be let go. You know what I mean? How about the people who follow you around in the stores? They always thinking you're gonna steal something, walk into a bank, some white dude step to you right away like, can I help you? And shit, or some shit like you need a tour guide to make a deposit or a withdrawal or some shit. You know what I mean? You see, it's okay for white people to judge your black ass by every bad black person that they ever seen or met. But if you do the same thing to them, all of a sudden, it's not fair. You can't blame all of us. We can't be, you know what I mean? Just like that, you know? Everywhere you go, if you step one foot out the ghetto, white people look at you all crazy like as if you're not supposed to be there. Hostility and microaggression. You know what I mean? So like, you know, just like on the internet, if you were respond to negative comment or racist comment, the so-called good white people, they don't never go after the white people who made the racist comment. They step to you with some shame bullshit. Okay, let me say that again, because this is in real life too, you know what I'm saying? Like, whenever some white person says some stupid shit or does some stupid shit, you never find these white people that's supposed to be like Tim Wise and shit to, step to the fucking racist white people and tell them what they need to hear. They always step to you, black people, and tell you, stop it, turn the other cheek, just ignore it. I know you're getting shot and beat up and killed, but it's all gonna be okay when you get to heaven. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the thing is, they always step to you. You have to be the bigger person. You have to ignore it. You're being racist. You're being worse than they are. When all the while, these motherfucking do-gooder ass motherfuckers need to be talking to their own white people, telling them to shut the fuck up while you being racist and shit. You making me look bad as a white person. We need you to say that shit. The same way you suck-ass, butter-head-ass niggas be like, you making us all look bad. When some black person do some shit that you don't like, some black person do some shit that cause you to not have favor with white people, you know what I'm saying? You be like, oh, you making us look bad, crying and shit, you know what I'm saying? Fuck y'all, man. You know what I mean? And they be pulling out, white people be pulling out Martin Luther King name in it, like somebody trying to whip out a crucifix to protect himself against Dracula or some shit. You know what I mean? I was saying this before in a long time other video, pulling out Martin Luther King's name. It's like the only name they seem to know. They don't never talk about no other so-called black leader. They just challenge him. They don't know nothing about Medgar Evers, Abernathy, Marcus Garvey. They don't never pull out none of them other names. The only one they pull out Martin Luther King and shit. You know what I'm saying? And the only motherfucking black people they like are the ones that are dead. Like Martin Luther King, Tupac, Bob Marley, all that shit. They talk shit about Al Sharpton now and shit like that. But like, if Al Sharpton died tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, or Jesse Jackson, one of the motherfuckers, white people will be coming out the woodwork talking about, I marched with Al Sharpton. Al Sharpton, he was so good. I marched with Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson, oh, his message was so great. Shit. You got millions of them motherfuckers coming out. You know what I'm saying? So my point is, if white people talk shit in real life, which they do, because, how could you not have those same thoughts and just not, all of a sudden, because you're on the internet, your thoughts change. Alright? You motherfuckers calling me a coward, man. Man, fuck you. I'm out here every day showing my face. I ain't showing my face today, but you can click on any one of my videos. Like one of you other motherfucking faggots said before, we know what you look like. Motherfucker, I ain't never hiding this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come out there, jump out there, do something, man. Come on, man. Shit, you don't call me a coward, man? You jump on out there, man. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't feel sorry for y'all motherfuckers, man, if y'all get killed and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you all know that if you was to take issue, if you knew who the KKK was, you would take issue with them motherfuckers. I believe in my heart that a lot of y'all would blast some of those fucking domestic terrorists. The kingdom come. Not having no goddamn meeting with them. Shit, especially if you catch one of them burning a cross in your yard where your family live, hanging a tar baby effigy on your work cubicle with a letterhead attached. Buckwheat, go back to Africa. And they know that there will be repercussions involved. That's why they stay anonymous. That's why these motherfuckers be like having 5 or 6 accounts and shit, no face on it, and then they send it to your page, and then, nigger, I'm gonna kill you, nigger, and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If only those people you were in Japan with knew that you hated them and the color of their skin. Fuck you, white people, man. Just because, I don't like you don't mean I don't like Asian people. You know what I'm saying? fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to include them in the same boat. But if they want to ride with y'all, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? If they fucking feel like, you know, oh, my fucking personal history as a black person in the United States of America, you know what I'm saying, does not entitle me to have subtle disdain for a lot of you white people, then fuck them, man. Fuck the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about them either. They can die with you. You know what I'm saying? So they telling me, oh, I should forget about lynchings and all that shit that happened to black people in my country and shit just because them motherfuckers came right after the Civil Rights Bill was passed. Fuck them and you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, I don't necessarily dislike them, though. That's the point, you know what I mean? I ain't got no problems with no Asians, no Latinos, you know what I'm saying, and no Native Americans, none of them people like that. And Indians, case by case. Yeah, I'm talking about the funky Indians from Asia and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's case by case. The Dinesh D'Souza type Indians, they can go to hell with gasoline, drawers, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, Indians that's cool, maybe. But for white people, fuck y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? You're treading on, you know, shaky ground with me. I'm just be honest there. You know what I'm saying? Shaky ground. Now, any wrong thing you say to me might get you slapped. You know what I'm saying? Dudes, like I said, man, you know, you shaky ground, bro. You know what I'm saying? All that shit, man. So, like, I don't care if y'all don't like it. Y'all could be like, oh, you need to move on. You need to get over it. You'll talk your shit to somebody else, man. I am not listening to you. I do not hear you. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, give me a Q-tip. That's to clean out the itch for one sound going from one ear to the other. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me shit. You know what I mean? And you can't talk about these things rationally like a human being. You know, they like when you beat them up, that's what they say to you. Shit. Oh, you can't talk like a rational. And the reason why is because there is no rationalization with y'all. I mean, some of these people, right? You can't rationalize with a crazy lunatic psycho, man. Many people try, but like even if you pull out your mental bibliography of when you got your information to argue your case, as far as white people are concerned, man, there ain't nothing you can implement which they would consider a credible source of information. No matter what you say or pull out your ass. You can quote all your favorite scholars, Shakespeare, even some of their own scholars, but in the end, people like that with the entitlement issues will always think that they're right and that you're wrong, and they're gonna push for their opinion to be taken as the truth by other people in society. And even stupid ass black people gonna turn against you. You know what I'm saying? So I remember one time I stepped to this white dude and got in his face in a fast food restaurant because he was using the N-word, like a hip-hop, you know, nigga, you know, kind of shit, because he was chilling with some Puerto Ricans or whatever, right? And he tried to pull that I'm down shit, right? People got between us and black people got mad at me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, yo, there's children in here. Why don't you black parents even care about that shit? And like I said, black people will be coming at me like, we use the word too, so you can't get mad at them. And I'm like, who is we? Alright? So like I said, yo, all that aside, man, you know what I mean? I don't want to get off the point, alright? Because, you know, sometimes it gets a little long when I talk like this. But all that shit aside, man, all I'm saying is, like, white people are not always the angels that they make themselves appear to be. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, sometimes, yeah, you know, they get jumped and beat up for the wrong reasons. I ain't gonna deny that, maybe, right? But by and large, man, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times, man, they say shit and do shit on the assumption that they can get away with shit. You know what I mean? And quite frankly, you know, I don't think it's fair. You know what I mean? How many times motherfucking Paris Hilton got caught with coke and shit? You know what I'm saying? And they just get away with shit. They just get away with crime after crime after crime. You know what I mean? And y'all, they have the nerve to talk about O.J. Simpson 1995, man. You know what I mean? And, you know, kiss my ass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. You know what I'm saying? Just let your black ass get caught with some cocaine. You know what I'm saying? You be under the jail, black man. Right? So, every time, and from now on, every time when I hear some white people get wasted, I ain't even gonna care, gonna laugh, and I wonder to myself whether or not something was either said or done by the white people to provoke the incident. Now, I know that in the case of myself, in nearly every situation I've been in, which resulted in me taking it to Whitey, it had been something that he or she themselves had instigated. You know what I'm saying? They were jumping me in line, bumping me, or trying to do something to my house, or just any damn thing, something stupid. You know what I mean? Getting me kicked out of restaurants because they don't like the language that I'm using with my friends and shit. You know what I mean? Fuck you. You know what I mean? And I know y'all hate me saying that. I know y'all hate me. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? But, look, I'm not one of them motherfuckers. Look, first of all, subscribers, thank you for doing it, but I don't need your money. You white people, listen close. I don't need your fucking money, man. Subscriptions don't mean shit. Your subscriptions don't mean shit to me. Okay? So, therefore, you know what I'm saying? You painless ass, dim cat, all you motherfuckers, that's trying to, compile a list of comparative negative, vile things that black people do, which could be equated to be the same, and, that's fine, but like I said, I'm not the type of brother that's dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like them. Alright? Of course, you people can and will label me as ignorant, and I'm a hood rat, and all that shit, telling me I need to get an education, not knowing that Uncle Boss got a master's degree. I'm on my way I'm trying to get a PhD. But see, I don't have to tell you all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, that shit ain't even pertinent all the time I've been on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I don't even get on here to unravel my pedigree and make my life an open book to you to the extent of you knowing every single piece of information. You know what I'm saying? Because this is beside the point. The point is, a lot of times, just like George Zimmerman, a lot of white people go out pretty much looking for trouble because they so sure that the law and society is on their side. You know what I'm saying? They can get away. A dog can piss on the corner all day long. But then when a brother do the same thing, piss is piss, right? A white person walk by and feel like, oh, it's their civic duty to come up to them and say shit like, sir, you shouldn't be doing that, and shit like that. Now, what right do they have to say that? Meanwhile, your dog, your poodle and shit be pissing every fucking place and shit. So why don't they turn the other cheek? Why don't white people turn the other cheek? Why only black people gotta turn the other cheek? You know what I mean? Yo. Everybody in the world been slaves, and everybody in the world been through shit. Well, if everybody in the whole damn world been through shit, why is it that only black people is the ones that they scared of and shit? You know what I'm saying? Why is only, African sold slave and all that other kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? But only black people, black American, Hebrew Israelites is the ones that, get, get the hard, the bad end, the worst end of the stick, man. Scared of us and shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's scared of us. I go anywhere in the world, motherfuckers either like you or hate you, but scared and shit. You know what I'm saying? A white motherfucker could be a damn pedophile, serial killer, escaped rapist and shit. You know what I mean? All that. You know what I mean? Just put on a suit, tie, and sit next to a bitch at an airport and be like, hi, hello, how are you? My name is blah, blah, blah. Do you mind if I buy your suitcase? Shit. You know what I'm saying? It'll be no fucking big deal. Saying, brother, you know what I'm saying, like, any average brother, been to school, college, shit on the up and up. He probably been to Morehouse, you know what I mean, one of those HCBUs, HBCUs and shit, historically black colleges, you know what I'm saying, whatever, Poindexter shit. And she be like, oh, no, grab my purse, get up and run away and shit, you know what I'm saying? So, like, fuck you, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm gonna end this right about now, you know what I mean? But, man, I'm just trying to figure out, like, when are white people gonna be able to, when are white people gonna pay for their crimes? When are white people gonna, own up to their, the problems that they cause in society? Why is it that everybody else gets a negative look, and white people always get off looking like angels? Alright? So look, I'm not gonna stop talking like I do. See, if y'all don't like it, man, y'all can go listen to other videos, alright? But everybody who stayed tuned up to this point, I appreciate it. Thank y'all very much. And yo, P.S. Fuck all you white males, man, that don't like the shit I say, you motherfucker. And I don't give a goddamn what motherfucking Australians and you fucking Euro trash clowns think about me, alright? You know what I'm saying? You see me out there, man, you step on up here, boy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you study or how much you study, man. You know what I'm saying? You come get in my face dancing like Chuck Liddell, man. You're gonna be fucked up. Thank you very much. And good night, everybody. Peace.